Hi everyone, I'm Gege and welcome back to Be Colorful. Let's continue with the creation of the third and last card using the beautiful and particular stencil included in the TONIC Craft Kit 56. Obviously, the ideas that I have given you and that I will give you can be used with other stencils. In the past videos we have seen how to use stencils to emboss on paper and how to color with ink pads. Then we did an experiment together, embossing on acetate, again with the stencil and coloring with alcohol markers. Today we will emboss again, so let's get started right away. For this card I'd like to use the Nuvo Glacier Paste included in the kit. So on a white cardstock panel I place the stencil and fix it with masking tape. The pastes can be applied with a spatula if you'd like to get a texture effect, with a blending brush, as we did 2 videos ago, or with a blending sponge. I opted for this tool. I proceed to dab the entire surface of the stencil. After that, it's time to remove the stencil, slowly. And here we go. The stencil design is beautiful and the glacier paste is a product that I really like. Delicate and very sparkle, thanks for the microflakes of mica contained in the paste. Now I let it dry. In the meantime, let's move on to the special technique, embossing with stencil. I have already shown you that it is possible to emboss with stencils, and it is a beautiful and different way to use them. In this stencil there are coordinated butterfly masks, so I decided to use them to emboss on vellum. As we have already seen, it is also possible to use our die cutter machine for embossing techniques, both with dies and with stencils. I have the C6 Big Shot machine, which for this technique involves the use of two specific mats, the rubber mat and the impression pad. You can follow the instructions of your die cutter machine. In general, all the machines work more or less in the same way. The Big Shot sandwich to emboss with dies or stencils is base number 1, cutting plate, stencil and vellum. I wet the paper a little bit in order to avoid cracks on paper, or vellum in this case. Next I put the rubber mat, and finally the impression pad. Let's go through the die cutter machine, and here we have an embossed butterfly. I dry it well, and I'm going to fussy cut following the outlines. And look at that! The effect of the embossing on vellum is absolutely fantastic. These very delicate white parts are just gorgeous. Now I'm going to emboss and cut out the other 2 butterflies as well. Well, next I check if the paste is dry, and I cut out the background panel to form a 4 by 5¼ inches rectangle. If you notice, I change sides continuously. This is to keep part of the design intact. I want to leave the 3-hole butterflies as much as possible. However, at the same time, I want a panel with exact measurement and that is proportional to the card base I gonna use, which is a standard 4¼ by 5½ inches card. Actually, the main panel is slightly smaller, so it has some finishing borders, which I will do with the pink satin paper from the kit. I will remove the central part, just to be frugal. In any case, you will only see the edges of this panel. I'm going to glue the panel on the frame. I fill the central part with pieces of cardstock, leftover ones. I never threw away the leftover paper, it can always be used. By doing this, I keep everything nice and level. And now I glue the panel on the front of my card base. Next, I'm going to attach the vellum butterflies, applying the glue only on the body. I get, in this way, movement and dimension on my card. I just have to add the sentiment, for which I decided to use this stamp from the TONIC Graphic Kit 29. I stamp with VersaFine Onyx Black, that is a slow drying ink that gives me time to do a heat embossing with clear embossing powder. I cut out the sentiment, forming a strip of paper. I add the finishing edges with the pink satin paper, and I attach the sentiment on the card base. Finally, I'm going to add some iridescent sequins. And I can call this card done. The video ends here. The card we created is really elegant and delicate, and I love the result. What about you? Let me know below in the comment, and remember to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. This small series of cards dedicated to the use of the stencil of the TONIC Craft Kit 56 ends here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where I'm gonna propose you some ideas on how to use the 3 markers and the stamps included in the kit. Thanks for stopping by, see you next time, always here on Be Colorful. Ciao!